Sorry, all right. All right. Happy, hey, happy, sorry, okay. Hey there, happy, what day is it? Mercury Day. I hope you're doing well. Well, I am the truth, and you are too. Mercury, welcome to this week's Mars the Weekly Forecast / Predictions and Mercury Day Energy Reading. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box of this video for you to see. For this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast / Predictions and Mercury Day Energy Reading, I'll be channeling with there is Archangel Michael, who's supporting my the collective highest good and the highest good. If you look up Archangel Michael, you'll see he's an archangel of protection. He is one who is like God. He is a warrior. He is of justice, and he is the archangel with the sword. And he also like sometimes he's like pictured, or it's like a statue of him having a sword in his hand and like his foot on the devil, like defeating the devil. I asked Archangel Michael myself, who are you and how would you like to describe yourself? And the following came up. Number 3 came up. I see number 3 as communication, interaction, influence, social media, society, those you surround yourself with, the environment you're in, and like how all of this could possibly have influence on you. And he also said also the other stuff. The following came up: anyone in a dire space, if there is a dire energy situation in general, Archangel Michael paves a way for ascension, for better, for peace, rest, to make anew. Ascends, transforms, moves something from a negative space situation to a better one. Makes sure it is a safe, secure space to express the innocence, child expression, and to rest. So that's Archangel Michael for you, and I'll be channeling him for this week's Mars Day Week of Cashapp predictions and Mercury Day Energy Reading. If you hear any extra sounds during this reading, I apologize in advance. Life is life, and I will handle it if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated and it's helpful. Now I'll begin. All right. So I'm gonna start with this week's Mars Day weekly forecast / predictions. Look at the timing. Oops. Oh, hey, yeah, facts. Awesome. Forgot about that. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna start it at. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna start with this week's Mars Day weekly forecast / predictions. So, and with that, I will start with the journal summary. So there's just like a few numbers I have here and some notes. So the following numbers are 333, 444, 123, 1414, and 23. I don't know if someone's like 23 years old, maybe, or there could be something with a number 23 for someone, and the other numbers. And then for the notes, here are the following notes that I have here, just from the summary of like everything I wrote down over the week. Star, and it's like an actual star, in the sky, and the star as like the shape, and then superior, sky, the and I feel like that was relating to like the cosmos, superior, sky, the cosmos, and then theta, like theta waves or theta state. So theta and the cosmos, intuition and memory. Those are like related somehow. Theta and the cosmos, intuition and memory. And then something with Alzheimer's, like there was something with Alzheimer's, and then like I did look up like theta state and Alzheimer, and they do relate. So if you want to look up and see further. But yeah, Alzheimer's comes into play as well. The thin line between sanity and insanity. And then the last note I have here is to remember. So yeah, there's just stuff with that, like memory, intuition, and then Alzheimer's and the theta state or whatnot. And it was just something with the brain and like all of that cosmic stuff and everything. It was some metaphysical stuff maybe. But yeah, so that's that for the journal summary. Now I'm gonna go to where we are in the planets. Currently, we are in the age of Aquarius, where there's rebellion, revelation, humanity changes, epiphanies, revelation, awakenings. Within that, we are in Capricorn season. Capricorn season started on December 22nd, 2024, and is going to end on January 19th, 2025. And Capricorn means the following. Capricorn is known as the goat, and like the goat is usually represents Capricorn. And Capricorn is the I use sign. The I use sign. It is a cardinal sign. It is an earth sign. It is ruled by the planet Saturn. It is a divine feminine sign. The gemstones amber and onyx are associated with Capricorn, and the devil and in the tarot deck, the devil and the world card are the cards associated with Capricorn, and anatomically the knees, the bones, and the skeleton are associated with Capricorn, and Capricorn means the following: tenacious, conservative, resourceful, disciplined, wise, ambitious, prudent, constant, loners at heart, introverts, has a reality no has a realistic, grounded approach to life that can be seen, no matter how dreamy the rest of the birth chart suggests. Um, Knowing how to do things and getting things done slowly yet surely, steady and sure-footed, can appear standoffish, dependable. Their words are trustworthy. And then, so I'm gonna read like where the moon and where Mars were yesterday. So yesterday the moon was in the last quarter moon in Libra, and uh I guess like at some at some point during that yesterday, it was also at like 33.3%. If for anybody who's into numerology and stuff, it was at 33.3%, so 333, or whatnot. And yeah, so yeah, yesterday the moon was in the last quarter moon in Libra, 33.3%, and Mars is in is retrograde in Leo and is going to enter Cancer on January 6th, 2025. So the last quarter moon means the following: releasing, letting go, and forgiveness, purging self to be able to receive the new intentions that you will set again during the next new moon, prepping for the new moon, feeling called to organize and clean your space physically and energetically, cleansing, letting go of anything that does not support your highest good, participating in physical activity or a spiritual bath to shed unnecessary emotional weight, setting clear boundaries. And then the moon in Libra means the following: a strong need for partnership. Mental rapport is important, finding strength in the reinforcement in and through others. Charm, gentle, refined, flirtatiousness tends to see the flaws in someone or something, tends to not let go of an argument until one or has the last word. Constant hunt for the best or or perfection, which can lead to discontent and or missing the enjoyment of the present moment. Aesthetic, drawn to harmonious or well-balanced environments and art forms, does not do well with chaos or clutter. Possible people-pleasing tendencies can be indulgent and can be indecisive. Then currently Mars is retrograde in Leo and is going to enter Cancer on January 6th, 2025. And Mars in Leo means the following: passion, go-getter, getting what you want, driven to create, to make your mark, to express yourself, and to be seen, sexually playful, direct, prefers romance, luxury, a strong need to create, significance, importance, calculated risk taking, passions, desires are high, strong will and ambition, sense of calling, a long standing sexual passion, and easily aroused, acts with the heart, enjoyment, happiness, excitement, play. Ego can be destructive or helpful, confident yet can have an overconfidence. If you want something, be it and work for it. And then for just a summary of that, I put here possibly needing to clean house, or you are cleaning house. But specifically, it could be in general, but it could be something possibly for some of you specifically with friendships and relationships, or with manifesting money and your career, rebalancing connections, relationships, possibly business partnerships, maybe, and maybe like connections and relationships in terms of romantic and love. And I said here to be careful of being obsessive, addicted to something, or overindulgent, and it could be when it comes to money, to love, or just to anything else in general. And then when I was just going over everything to just see if I got everything down, I put here overall making things happen and bringing life um bringing things to fruition to life is what I got overall from the planetary placement there. So yeah, that's that. And let's go into the card reading to end it all off. All right. Oh, hello. There's something about like it could be there's something up here about your judgment, your sense of judgment, um the your choices and that relating to like boundaries that you set, and it's like because of like the insights or your intuition or your gut instincts. And there's going to be something about like yeah, inspiration, maybe being the inspiration or being inspired, something with inspiration because of like um having good sense of judgment and like choosing like have making good choices based off of like having like that good having good insight, having a connection with your intuition, and setting boundaries. Something like that is gonna be like inspiring or something like that. Like following your intuition, your gut instincts. So yeah, so to close out this week's Mars Weekly Forecast / predictions, the card that came out is the Four of Coins. Yeah, and that's the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, Four of Coins. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of all of that, is the Two of Coins. Top of the deck, you as you're watching this right now, is just Judgment. To clarify the Four of Coins, you got the Empress card. You got the Ace of Joints, which is the Ace of Wands. And you got the Ten of Joints, which is the Ten of Wands. It's funny. It's like to me that's like Alpha and Omega because that's like the very beginning of the wands, and this is the very end of the wands. And then just like at some point, like sometimes it will pop up here and there, but there was something that came up about like Alpha and Omega, so something maybe about that. And then something about Judgment sometimes gives me Alpha and Omega as well. But anyways, and then the two oracle cards that came up here are personal boundaries, choice. Oh wow. Yo, I swear to you, I did not even like realize this is what it said. I just like was saying it because that's what it felt like. But yeah, wow, I didn't even look at it. But yeah, personal boundaries, choice, assertiveness. Yeah, that's what it feels like too. That too, empowerment and authenticity, all that. It feels like that, and then insight, understanding, awakening, awareness, and self-evaluation. Like there's something about like either you are gonna be inspiration, or like something about maybe you think someone's an inspiration, or something about just an inspira- inspiration relate in relation to like um someone setting boundaries and like the choices that they make and the type of insight, just following their insight and gut instinct or something like that. Like it's almost like it gives like respect or whatnot. And I said it's going to be inspiration because of this at the bottom of the deck, and then it's a gut instinct again. Like, and it's like, the purple indigo colors with um yellows, and it's just giving me confidence in like what you know and what in your intuition, in your inner wisdom and all. So okay. And that was Empress. Okay, I hope I didn't say it wrong. It was Empress, not Emperor. But yeah. There's something here about choice. Yeah, of course, right? But yeah, seriously, there's something here about choice very heavy. Like making decisions, choice, your choices. And it's like choices in terms of like um like the and it said evaluation, self-evaluation, yes. So it's like the evaluation of like your choices through like where your life is kind of, so you can tell like someone's choices by their lifestyle or their life or something like that. There's something in there with that. But yeah, so there's something about choice, decisions, balance, maybe rebalance, but there's balance, and stability, maybe also something about being provided for. And then there's something here about the self, about individuality, autonomy. And then, yeah, there's authenticity here. It could be authenticity as well. But yeah, autonomy. There's something here about like initiating a beginning or beginning some or starting something. And yeah, there's like, the synchronistic number sequence, like two, three, four. So something about moving forward, growing, ascending, getting better, expanding something or whatnot. Yeah, there's something about something like moving forward or just growing or getting bigger, expanding. in a way. It's like a movement, energetic movement or like literal movement, and like increase in number or just like some type of movement, increase in movement, increase in number. And it has to do with like maybe stability, something with like starting with the self, starting with centered the self. Okay. And then there's something here about it could be some of you maybe saving up or whatnot. Some of you may be saving up or need to save up. Or there's something also about like being like stability and being protected. It could be like you or just your lifestyle or something about your home or maybe your money. But like saving up, keeping things balanced and like just protecting, making sure things are together and okay. There's also something here about um hold on, give me a second. There's something here about with the judgment and the empress. There's something about choice and lifestyle, something about balance, and again, something about like nurtured and like nurturing, and something about like being provided for in a way, and abundance. Something is and something always will be or always is or something like that. Yeah, there's so something about that and something about choices and lifestyle. And then yeah, something about the being provided for and like stability and abundance and nurtured. So and something about it's like it gives me infinity sign a little bit too, but like something with abundance and like things are what they are and things always will be or something like that. There's something about a breakthrough as well. Like you need to break through, you are breaking through, or there's some type of breakthrough happening or that's going to happen or whatnot. I feel like it is happening or there's something marking some type of like breakthrough right now. It is done type of thing. And there's something about maybe like dropping like the burdens or dropping all the weight and like a new beginning, just like starting again or whatnot. And it could be something about like something spontaneous in a way. Okay. Then so yeah, something about being like abundant always is, always provided for as well, divinely. There could be something about creation, but I don't think so. There's a little bit of something about revelation, which around this time, usually, like around like December, Capricornish, it usually is some type of like subtle energy of like revelation or whatnot. I can't wait to like get my finger specifically on it or whatnot that I'm talking about. But yeah, there's something with that. Um, so it's just like two things in one. It's like, oh, as things maybe you spontaneously spark a new beginning with something in something or just in general, or there's some type of new beginning that sparks or whatnot. Um, this new beginning could be like a huge spark or whatnot. Uh, just be, stay like guarded or like discerning, guarded in a way that is discerning, not guarded in a way where it closes you off and blocks you. Yeah. So stay guarded and in the way that is like discernment, not in a way that it blocks you or whatnot. It blocks a new beginning for you. And like definitely have like okay, having a spontaneous like beginning, but like making sure that spontaneous beginning um is like directed well, like that burst of energy is used well, is directed well. It's not just like sporadic where the use of it is not really um executed precisely. Like use the burst of energy, use like the spontaneous new beginning to like intentionally, I guess, intentionally and precisely or whatnot. But then at the same time, like I said, be discerning and intentional, but be careful of like being too like guarded to the point it blocks off. There's something here about balance and like the weight that people carry or whatnot, or the weight that is carried. There's something here about balance and the weight that is carried. There could be something about possibly like for some people like money worries in a way, like money burdens, financial burdens and all that, and like the balance of financial burdens, and that being a worries and a burdens, something that's like holding weight. There's something here that is like needing to like, address that. Mm, hold on a second, because I'm trying to look at the two of coins and the 10 of joints just to make sure that was all that I saw there. And then there's also something about like choices and the weight that it carries or the weight that's being carried in association with choices and balance as well. A little bit. There could be something about a little bit. I feel like I could see how that relates, but I don't want to go into rabbit hole of how it can. But yeah, there's something also a little bit about like I guess it's like it could be a little bit about I'm gonna leave that alone. I was feeling something a little bit about like some of the stuff that I did say in the beginning about like be careful of like addiction or overindulgence or something like that. There's something with like like the balance of like I guess and being addiction, like something with handling like managing addiction and everything like that, and overindulgence, the I guess the burden that puts on someone, trying to keep balance, keep stability when it comes to that. But that could be for someone, or it could just not really be anything. But I was seeing that there could be something with the right side up triangle as well. I mean, it could relate to like the fire. It could be the symbol for the fire, where it's like passion as well and everything like that. Um, with that, and then it is something here about choice, and then like yeah, again like judgment, um, so like someone having good judgment, like having good sense. sense, having good sense of judge. What's the freaking the quote? Having a good judge of character, something or something like that. Being a good judge of something. And it's like intuition and something with choices and setting boundaries and stuff, and like authenticity. And it's like kind of like, ooh, what flashed in my head is that Moses thing, where the bush was saying, I am that I am, or I am who I am. Um, and then there's something about it is what it is. But that's going in order. Four of coins is what came out. Something about needing to, save up. If it's money, like save up money, guard your money, protect your money, or if it's just like something with your stability or your home, like guarding the home, um, keeping like things stable or whatnot. And then bottom of the deck, summary of that, two of coins. Yeah, it's like doubling down on that, I feel. Um, I feel like every decision, there's something about every decision you make as well. Um, every decision you make needs to be like of balance, of stability. Every decision, choices that you make or whatnot, it should be one that relates to stability and making sure that your foundation, your home, your money, or anything else, your energy is protected and is stable, is guarded. Um, and then I don't know that something about that could relate to like something with addiction, like when if you're managing like addiction, like something with your choices. Every choice should be like of balance and stability, and then that could relate to like how your choices and like relate to like your life and all. And then something with that could also be like money, like I said, or just someone's life in general that this has to do with. Use your watching this right now, judgment card. There's something here about like choice. Something is what it is. It feels like the gavel on the table type of energy. Um, like when you're at court, uh, like sealing the deal type of thing. Something is what it is, and choice. And it's like it is done type of energy too. I kind of want to read that one for some reason. Oops. So it says here, immediately following the spontaneous state of grace that was bestowed on the fool in the previous card, the weight of his own responsibility falls on him all at once. Judgment comes swiftly, and any or right relationship must must proceed. The fool is offered a final opportunity to course correct nearly immediately, and only in such a way that truth and love can guide, for he's reached the heights of anointed illumination in the internal alchemical marriage. Now it is a sacred duty to make a judgment on oneself. With this comes the opportunity for responsibility for our creation. What will we choose? Will we take the Melchizedek vow and be of service to every aspect of our creation, meets the light of the highest truth and willingly joins the one? Will we dissolve into the abyss of unbridled bliss from whence we came, Waheguru once more? The choice is okay whether to stay and be of service or to dissolve back into the divine. Only you will know. So something about choice for sure. Or whatnot. Usually watching this right now that people are like experiencing. And then clarifying the four of coins, the empress, the ace of joints, and the 10 of joints. There's something about a breakthrough, and it's given like water, like running water, like a river or some something like that, outside running water, and it being blocked or something like that, there being a dam, but then that blockage or that dam being broken and the water being able to flow through, It breaks through and it flows through. So there's something here about that and abundance. Maybe that could be like a metaphor for energy or energetically. Something about like a breakthrough and abundance. And it's like abundance is like a water, flowing water, river, and some type of like again, it's like burden or something that's like a blockage in a way, and some type of breakthrough or a new some new type of flow maybe or whatnot. But yes, that, let me look at it again for a hot second. Let me look at that again. The Empress, Ace of Joints, and the Ten of Joints. Clarifying the Four of Coins. Yeah, there's something about what I just said, the whole thing about like it could possibly be like some type of breakthrough of a blockage or whatnot. It could be relating to like money or your stability or something with like that has to do with like the material things like coins, pentacles or whatnot. That's what I do see here. And then yeah, there's just some type of weight, something about weight, and then something about like maybe spontaneously a new beginning or whatnot. And maybe something about starting over again as well. And then I'll read these cards, the personal boundaries and insight cards. Okay, so we have personal boundaries, choice, assertiveness, empowerment, and authenticity. Embrace this moment to know where you stand and to stand where you are with clarity, centeredness, peace, and power. There are times to be open and flexible, and there are times to stand your ground and assert your power. Now is a good time to take notice of your boundaries, to speak up if you need to, and to stand strong in who you are without the need to over control your situation or other people. Choose to be clear about what is right for you. Be willing to communicate your truth, even if that means saying no to something or someone that you normally say yes to. If saying no is difficult for you, stop to understand why this is. Who are you trying to please? If it helps, think of no as saying yes to an aspect of yourself that truly needs to be honored. This card also encourages you to look at the balance of control in your life. Who is holding the reins in different situations and why? Do you find yourself being controlled by other people's energy and agendas? Or perhaps sometimes you are the one who pushes boundaries, feeling the need to be in control of others. It is time to be aware of other people's boundaries and to consider what you may be trying to get from them that you should be giving to yourself. Direct your energy towards feeling strong and confident in yourself. Take responsibility for your own energy rather than projecting your needs onto those around you. By communicating truthfully what is right for you and encouraging those others to do the same, you'll bring a new sense of depth and integrity to your relationships. That's the inspiration thing that I was seeing there or whatnot. Within the centered boundaries of your true self, you radiate with self confidence. From this place of genuine empowerment, you will feel content and happy just by being you. There's something about authenticity and the self and autonomy and everything like that. Mm. And so there could be something with that and like holding weight, like something about holding weight and then starting a new beginning and something with blockage in that and something about that with choices in your lifestyle. So with that, I'm gonna read the other one and then we will go on to the other reading. So we have here insight. Understanding, awakening, awareness, self evaluation. Recognize the higher truth beyond apparent limits. Honor the path you have walked so far and all you have become. Know thyself. And that's what I mean. There's something with I am that I am, or I am who I am. There's a know thyself. and it is what it is type of thing. This card is about self-evaluation and self-understanding. In our modern world, there's so much sharing of information through such a wide variety of mediums, internet, phone, TV, radio, word of mouth, etc., that we can quickly fall into the habit of looking outside of ourselves for the answers that we seek. We value others' opinions beyond our own to know what to eat, how to act, how to dream, where to live, and who to love. Taking time to truly know ourselves expands our awareness. It makes it easier to grow from our experiences. Not only does it give us strength of character, but it allows us a greater understanding of other people and our surroundings, allowing us to see beyond surface circumstances into the deeper currents within. This is insight. It is time to cultivate insight by honestly examining who you are, your past journey, and who you have now become. It is also time to claim your divine capacity and responsibility to see beyond the current you and to recognize your unique truth and potential with a clear lens of non judgment. Consider your experiences, your relationships, and the lifestyle you lead. Reflect upon the experiences that have most strongly influenced your path. What traits and habits have you developed, inherited, and ab- obs- absorbed along the way? What masks have you learned to wear to be safe in the world? Are you living in alignment with the person you truly came here to be? Some aspects you will love about yourself, and these may be your strengths. If there are some you are not proud of, then this is the first step to deciding how you may like to change certain aspects about how you are living. Insight allows you to choose to change or shift your path in a positive and fulfilling direction. Through the lens of insight, we are able to make better choices in our life and to create a future in the and to create a better future we desire. We are able to be the best version of ourselves that we can be. Insight allows empathy, understanding, and compassion for other people, which can only benefit any relationships we choose to engage in. Insight raises your consciousness, adding a spark to the ever unfolding light of universal consciousness. So that, right? And then like there's just something about, I don't know if people are like waking up to people pleasing or just like there's or something about not only people pleasing, it could be that too, and it's like in relation to like it's given a subtle thing of waking up to like, okay, is what I'm following, is what the path I'm going down, the path that I chose type of thing. Because it's like, especially in the beginning of what that was saying about like influences, being influenced by like TV, media, and other people, society, and all. Sometimes you're like going down a path and you're making choices, not really knowing that it's not your own or whatnot. It's influenced by other things or whatnot. And then there's something about that and autonomy and like better judgment and like choices and setting boundaries and like that could like be worn on someone in a way where like your choices make up like how your life is or whatnot. And then there's something about like, I don't know, there's something about being admired or inspired, um and it's like based on like the confidence and the self, being so self-assured and confident and like inner guidance, maybe something about that. And then there's something about like just continuing to, or you needing to start like, listen to your inner guidance, save up, um be discerning and everything like that, you know what I mean? Have boundaries, be discerning, and something about better judgment and choices and balances and things like that. Um, and it has to do with like forever being like a breakthrough. It might feel like freedom in a way, and it might be some type of realization or some type of transformation or change, but it's like some type of breakthrough in relation to abundance or for abundance or freedom or whatnot when it comes to like your stability, your career, like your money or something like that. Um, all of that. So I could see how that could be for a lot of people, individually. Um, let us, so before I do that, right, I'm going to do charms and then we're going to move on to the Mercury Day Energy Reading. Then I'm going to be done and out of here for the day. And so we have Taurus here and we have Libra here. We have Libra. We have Libra and Taurus. We have some Venus energy. So this further like because Taurus and Libra both share Venus as their rulers. And something about like, oh, it could be your lifestyle, like beauty and self-care, like beauty, self-care, your authenticity and everything like that. So it could be that, and it could be, yeah, again, something with like relationships and stuff like that. Something with like relationships. And it could be like with business, you know what I mean, your career. It could be with like romantically or just friendships, relationships you have. It could also be money as well for sure, with like money, career. And it could be with just balance in someone's life. And then there's something with like overindulgence. It's giving me temperance energy and all that stuff. So it's all of that. So that's how it could relate to people. And then just one last thing, it doesn't have to really go with her or not. It gives me willpower as well. And that's funny because we do have the gut instinct and the lion here, but it gives me willpower and all that stuff. But like, it gives me that thing again that I mentioned in one of my readings a while ago. But it was like that show I watch, and she was like, basically, like she was talking. It was just a hot second where she was saying about smoking cigarettes and that, like, um, she was basically one of those like spiritual people, whatnot, and she believed that like she was a god herself and everything. And I was watching someone react to that show or that segment of it, and she was just saying that she couldn't she was like basically addicted to like smoking, and she was trying to stop, but she can't. She doesn't see that happening soon or whatnot, and she can't. And then the people who were reacting was like, you say you're God, but like how are you a God when like you say you can't quit smoking cigarettes? How are you a God then, or whatnot, is the question they were questioning. I was like, true. I agree with that. Because sometimes myself, when I'm trying to like better myself and all this stuff, and I keep making, and at some point I notice I'm making excuses. I'm like, okay, I say I'm this, but like how I say that I'm a God or I'm powerful, and I'm saying that I can't do something or whatnot. So something about that I'm seeing a little bit here with abundance, like and then just like a breakthrough and whatnot, being abundant in a way. So yeah, we got Libra and Taurus is here. You could be in that sign. That sign could be in your chart. It could be anyone around you. It could be a planetary placement. It could be just the energy of this reading. I kind of explained the energy a little bit, but so we're gonna do some charms and we're gonna go to the next one, and then we're gonna be done. All right, we're gonna do some of it here. I don't like the way I did that. Okay, two more charms. Okay. All right, so let me put this away real quick. I gotta get some new headphones. Okay. So we have here Moonstone helps with psychic power, intuition, meditation, protection, psychic aura, and reality shifting brings and aligns you with success and luck. There's something about that, and it's by the Four of Coins. Something about that protecting that alignment with success and luck, maybe protecting and being discerning with your energy when it comes to like psychic power and all that stuff. Um, mm. I think that's what's that? It's Woonjo. It's either Woonjo or Third Sauce. That's the rune there. And Iwaz. Third Sauce is I think it might be Third Sauce, Woonjo, something like that. Let's see which one it is. It's Woonjo. So we have Woonjo, WUNJO, and it means joy, comfort, and pleasure. Joy, comfort, and pleasure. And yeah, it's by the judgment or whatnot. There's something about your better judgment and like about it feels like the whole thing of like someone knowing who they are, what they want, and it goes back to like where this energy comes up sometimes, where it's like sometimes there's some type of realization or there's like this energy of like you don't actually know you don't actually know what you actually want, or like you're not going down the path that you actually think you're going down or whatnot. And it's because like it's very easy and a lot of people are influenced by like a lot of things around them, like media and like maybe family and just like their environment and all that stuff. There's something about that, and like sometimes there's like a realization of that like, oh, this is not really what I really want. And because it's like it was not following your own inner thing. So there's something with that, like better judgment and with joy and all that stuff, like knowing deep down like what you really want or what makes you happy, and something about with that insight and everything like that, and the choices and setting boundaries, something with that. It could be, I feel, but there's something there. Joy, comfort, and pleasure, and judgment. Something about something is what it is, and in relation to that. Then I think that's Ewaz. I think. I think it is. Yeah. So EHWAZ, Ewaz, and it means horse, transportation, change, harmony, teamwork, and loyalty and trust. And then that's over here where it's like holding on to weight and burdens and all that stuff, possible breakthrough coming through and whatnot. So there's something with that and a breakthrough, and like maybe holding the team on your back or something like that, holding that weight with loyalty and trust and like holding the team on your back. And yeah, there's something with like, and that's interesting because when I read the judgment card, it was mentioning the Fool in there, and it is giving me something with the Fool. It's like something about packing light when you're doing a new beginning, you know what I mean? And there's like a whole bunch of weight here, but a breakthrough because needing to pack light for a new beginning. But that's that. And it is relating to me in the planetary placement, the part with the last quarter moon where it's like kind of like emptying out or cleaning out, um, cleaning house or whatnot, or cleaning out. So that like when a new moon comes, you have that space to receive, to begin, or whatnot, is relating to that or giving that. And something with the balance with the what you call it, the Libra moon and all that. But yeah, that's that for this week's Mars Day weekly forecast / predictions. And let's go on to the Mercury Day Energy Reading. That was interesting. And Merry Christmas, YMC. And to anybody else who celebrates that, happy holidays. To whoever celebrates whatever, happy holidays and blessings to you. Okay. Give me just a second. I kind of just want to reset these. And then... Ooh, nope. Blessings to you, lovely people. Blessings to you. All right. Blessings to you. All right. Sorry, I was playing with my pants down there. Oops. All right. Ooh, that's crazy. I think there's some type of subtle energy of like being an inspiration, because of like being disciplined in some type of way. I just took a peek at what the topic is or whatnot. I didn't realize. Sorry, I'm resetting everything. Okay. Switching the decks, y'all. Switching the decks. Read this here. This right here. I wish I could play music, like intermission music. You'll never find. Do. Someone who loves you the way I do. You'll never find. Do. You're gonna miss my love. You're gonna Okay. So we got all that. I'm gonna change the title. Alright. While I do that, ah! Give me a second. I'm trying to change the name. I'm snucking all them snowballs. Full of lust, we a lot of sluts, I'm so full of lust, I'm so full of lust, we a lot of sluts, What was it? It was. You might be coming. You get to sucking. I'm so stunning. Bitch, I got that jug or not? I'm so full of lust, we a lot of sluts, I'm so full of lust, we a lot of sluts, Okay, so I got everything together. Oh, there we go. Perfecto. So now, just so no one misses, or has to like go through this. Where is the pen? Leah, let's, I'm so full of lust, Okay, let's go. So we have 67, 34, 67. Okay, so, all right, so, all right, yes, welcome to this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. Let's begin. I'm gonna have the timestamps so no one has to just sit through all of that. They can just click to the Mercury Day Energy Reading. All right. Oh, I want to. Oh Lord. Just one more again, because I didn't like that. All right. Okay, so let's begin this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. Let me make sure of something real quick. Sorry. So, let's begin. Actually, sorry, we gotta do it again. One more time. One more time. Cool. You choose your destiny, my baby. Oh, yeah. So it's. I think it's that for sure. You choose your destiny. Why is it that sometimes, or a lot of times, there's this energy of like, if someone wants to go towards what they truly want, they have to like hurt someone else, or like, it's not even hurt someone, they have to like reject someone else or leave someone behind or separate from someone in order to do that. Or is it maybe, I guess it doesn't have to be that. Maybe it could be like you have to separate from something. It doesn't have to be a person, but there's a lot of like that type of energy that I see a lot. It's like, oh, well, there was something about going towards happiness, but like needing to separate or like break up or like leave something behind in order to go to that thing. But yeah. And then the fact that it says discipline as the topic is like giving me this whole thing of like, sometimes like I just went into a quick rabbit hole in my head, but it's like sometimes you gotta leave something alone in order to like really focus on something like a routine. Maybe, you gotta give up like certain foods to be disciplined in like your health and what you eat. And then I don't know, I randomly thought about when I was in nursing school, how like when we were learning about the history of nurses and all nursing school and stuff, and like um before nursing school used to like basically you used to like they say you used to go into nursing school, nobody used to see you or anything, and like you just randomly came back out a nurse or whatnot, like so you disappeared and you came back and you were just a nurse. You went in regular and you came out a nurse type of thing. Like nobody saw you type of thing. It was like boarding school. And it made me think about that, like needing to like separate or whatnot in order to like just come back being something better or whatnot is given that or to get what you want, like in that case, in order to become a nurse you go to school, you disappear and you come back. And then I don't know, we had a little joke amongst our like nursing class because it's like we said it's still kind of it still kind of was like that, not technically, because they actually went away. Nobody saw them, like boarding school and came back. But like we were saying, like metaphorically, it's kind of like that because during nursing school, we weren't doing shit. We weren't doing shit. We were studying, trying to like pass our class. So nobody saw any nurses. Like we disappeared. So we were saying how kind of energetically that still passed on to nurses in nursing school. How we once you go to nursing school, you disappear and you come back out of the hole as a nurse. But I don't know. I was thinking that in terms of like discipline or whatnot. But let me do this. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so hmm, it's something about destiny, like your path, destiny, and like something about time. Also with that, the fact that time came out. But yeah, so for this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading, the topic is discipline. The card that came out is the card that came out is the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of all of that, you got the Nine of Cups. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, you got the Two of Wands. And to clarify, the Wheel of Fortune, you got the Knight of Wands, you got the Queen of Cups, and you got the Queen of Wands. And the Oracle card that came out is Time. There could be something with time and patience, something with that. In my other deck, the Two of Wands is an hourglass. I think there's an hourglass in there, which is very interesting. And like, there's two wands in the hourglass right here. So, some very interesting. Something with that. Okay. There's something here about abundance, about like being cheerful. Is gleeful or what? Gleeful? Well, full of glee. I was getting glee, like so yeah, cheerful, glee. Some and maybe something about like being single, being a maiden or whatnot. There's another word for it, like for being like single and available or something like that. There's something about that. Um, yeah, there's just something about all of that. There could be something about somehow about like being single, being like a maiden, and then it's not bachelor and bachelorette. That's not what I'm talking about. There's another word for it. But then is that maybe some yeah, and also like something about joyful glee, maybe gracefulness. There could be also peace of mind, like peaceful, just being like content in general. Then there's something about like choosing your path, something about like confidence in knowing who you are, knowing thyself. Like in the Mars Day weekly forecast slash predictions, there was something that said know thyself. Knowing yourself, being confident in self. There's something about confidence in the direction you're going as well. Something about following your passion. There's something about that. There's something that's subtle about it showing on people or showing on you. Like knowing who you are, having confidence and knowing your path. It's like something about that showing on you or something like that. And then there's this whole thing of like you're following your passion and it's like getting things done because of like you're passionate about it. You choose it. Something about that. It's also something about possible haste, like hastiness and patience. There's something here about following your passion, being on fire in a way, as like you're driving through, it's like being on fire. I don't know why it's giving me that like it's not that biblical thing, that Bible story or that biblical thing. I forgot who it was or what the story specifically was, but it's like that person, who was it? Was it? It's not Ezekiel. It was somebody, but they were riding. It was something about riding on a chariot, with the horses or whatnot, and they were on fire. I'm seeing that for some reason. There's just something about that being that passionate type of person, a go getter, and like if you're going down a path, like it's just something that it's like you're from your soul that you're following. There's something here about abundance as well. And wishes, being, I guess, abundance and wishes. And it's like wishing well or whatnot, something like wishing well ish. And then there's something about, oh, being fortunate and lucky. But then it's like, yes. But then there's something about like just divinely being abundant and the whole thing of like being blissed or blessed, as people would say, or whatnot. And because of being blessed, a child of God, or just divinely blessed, it is like having divine abundance in a way. And then like something about wishes, maybe wishes always coming true. Um, but something about wish. And something about like fortune and luck. Like I feel like always things always maybe aligning and stuff, but because of like divine abundance. Something about also there's something maybe about like standing in your it could be like being like authentic. There's something about like a glow because of being authentic, being confident, like something about your singlehood or your singleness or whatnot. And something about that like radiates like confidence or a glow. There's also something here about like there's something about like you being able to basically choose your happiness, choose your destiny or whatnot. And I mean, this it has it twice. It could relate to relationships or whatnot, but yeah, it's that. Mhm. Okay. And then there's something about patience. Something about like your path, and then there's something about time and patience. Your path, time, and patience. And this may be a vague way of like explaining what I see with that. It's like that whole thing of like not comparing. Sometimes like when people say don't compare like where you're at with other people because like your journey may be different from others type of energy. And you need to have patience or like something like that when it comes to like your path, your journey, and with timing. Yeah, but in my other deck, I don't even want to look for it because I feel like it's gonna take forever to find. But in my other tarot deck, the Two of Wands in that deck is that it has a person walking like circling it, a circling an hourglass. So there's something about that. Maybe something takes time or something with time and what I just said, and you know, so that, so yeah. Wheel of Fortune came out. There's something about fortune, like destiny for sure. Your destiny or just destiny in general. Fortune, or whatnot. And then summary of that, bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups. It's like your happiness, like, and it feels like like when it comes to like luck or fortune is like it has to do with you, like your happiness. And that gives me a little bit of like it's your choice, right? And then there's something about like maybe it could be like good luck as well. Maybe when it comes to discipline, good luck and everything. Um, I see that. So I feel like discipline does relate to like alignment, like being balanced and alignment and yeah, just being on this journey and this path and being having routine, having your own type of lifestyle and stuff like that. I could see how that relates in terms of that. And like when you follow this routine, when you follow this lifestyle, you make certain choices and you know what you want and you follow your purpose and all that stuff that they say, right? Basically, you are guaranteed like happiness. You are guaranteed like the destiny or whatnot. You control your destiny when you're able to be like disciplined in that way or whatnot. Like and all that. So it's giving that a little bit, but yeah, summary the Nine of Cups, something with your destiny and your fortune, like having good luck. Something about fulfilling your happiness and everything like that. Usually watches right now, Two of Wands. There's something about your path and knowing thyself, like being centered in the self and like knowing thyself or whatnot. Um, Sorry, because I was kind of trying to look for it. So when I get to that part, I could just read it out. Okay, there we go. I'll go back to hold down. Uh, yeah. So that's yeah. You usually watching spend out Two of Wands. There's something about like currently, um, there's something here about choosing a path, choosing the direction, knowing thyself and standing firm in that or whatnot. Maybe purpose in a way. It could be literal travel for people as well. Because travel could be, I've noticed that travel, because of like different, spirituality and energies and different like areas and with ley lines and stuff like that. That's how that connects to like spirituality. So this could relate to like actual traveling too, or it could just be like energetic movement. But that, and then to clarify the Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. There's, I feel like there could be like a glow, and it could be, literally, like physically, the whole thing like glowing from the inside out, or it could be like energetically, some type of glow or whatnot. Because I feel like it's like being abundant, following your passion, your purpose, like knowing where you're going, and being confident and being able to command. And when there's like a staff in someone's hand, sometimes I see that as command or whatnot, like, tapping the staff down or whatnot. But like, yeah, something about like, or there's something with a snake too, as well. But yeah, there's something about that. There's something with feminine, like femininity, divine feminine. Because also there's cat here. There's a big cat. There's a lion, and there's also a cat in there. Something with divine feminine and like the whole magic and the mysticism of like divine feminine and women and all that stuff. It doesn't it could just be the feminine part of it in general, but it could be women as well. Well, that and Yeah, just to clarify the Wheel of Fortune, that when it comes to like destiny and fortune and change, um, there's just something about what the it glow you're glowing, it wears on you, and this is also a subtle thing of like following your purpose, your passion, always being abundant, and in control of things or in command of things, of your energy, of energy in general. But it could be because of like discipline or whatnot. And like it gives me, since it's a divine feminine as well, it gives me this subtle energy of like when you follow like the laws of like the universe or the laws of nature. And once you follow it and you get in alignment with it, like it seems like just magic happens. And yes, it is magic. And but at the same time, it's like getting in alignment with that energy in a way, and like divine femininity and magic and the energies in alignment, all that. And then we have time, and it says the aspect of the hand, and it's in the middle here for the chiromancy or whatnot. It's in the middle right here. So aspect of the hand. Time is only seemingly fixed and determined. The one marked by clocks and calendars is measurable, but there is also a point like one, connected to our experiences, which scans our lives in a personal way. To retrace time in years, you can draw a line on the palm. That's crazy. Draw a line on the palm from the middle finger that crosses the lifeline. So there could be something about like ley lines and lifeline. And the whole thing, I was like kind of briefly, vaguely brushing over about like spirituality and like ley lines and where different areas and how people experience spirituality and things that happen and all that. There could be some type of cross with that, but yeah, this point corresponds to the first 10 years of life. There are no rules for marking all the steps. What matters is becoming aware, even physically, of the flow of time. There could be something also maybe about like your hometown or something like that. But yeah, we have divinatory meanings. Sometimes the future is represented behind us. Only the present and the past are visible to us. More than birthdays, other events often count to mark a transition, a discovery, a love, a loss. Get in touch with your inner time and have no anxiety about having to conform to the stages planned by others. And then there could also be this subtle energy of like hometown, maybe something about like um when it comes to discipline and stuff, something about hometown or like something about like being influenced by your environment or how you grew up or where you grew up and like discipline in that way or whatnot. And there's something concentrated in that. Either like I don't know if someone's trying to break away from that or realizing something with that and discipline and like your destiny or whatnot. Oh, and that goes right back to the beginning where I was saying, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes people don't know that they are that what they are going for or the path they're going down in life is not actually what they want because they're influenced by things around them, whether it's your environment, people, like how you were raised, nurtured or whatnot, or like the internet, TV, people just influenced by things or whatnot. So there's something with that, something about time and patience. And I don't know if there's like some type of realization or something in here where it's like realize like, ooh, this could be the whole thing where people talk about decolonizing your mind, or what do you call it? They say like unlearning and relearning type of thing. So there's like getting on like the natural rhythm of the, and it's like getting being fortunate, good fortune, and all that stuff. Because getting on that type of line and all that stuff, everything I said in the beginning, all that, it could be relating in that way. Okay, so let's go and do the charms and all that stuff, and then we'll be done. And that's how discipline could come in a way. There's something with discipline and stuff like that, and connection of um with the divine feminine and the connection of like how things are and getting on that like rhythm of like how things are, and then somehow like you finding your purpose or getting on that right track or that right path in relation to that, and that's how you find true happiness or your destiny and all that stuff. um mhm. Someone could be doing this, or you will, and all that stuff, or realizing this. All right, let's do the charms. I have to figure out what the N means in the rune. I found it one time and I don't know what it is, where it is, but when I find it again, I'll put it down. But for now, we're gonna have two Hagalas. We're gonna say that Hagalas is like a very strong energy, just for the heck of it. So we have this here. I don't think that's Hagalas. I think it's something else. But I found it. I can't find it again. What it is. So when I find it, I'll write it down for good and had the actual meaning, but we could say that it's double Hagalaz, even though this is Hagalaz. So we have that Hagalaz, and it means hail, wrath of nature, and uncontrolled forces. That's crazy. This is what I was saying. It's like something about like how things are. It is what it is, and it's by the Two of Wands where I was saying like your path and your purpose and all that stuff. So there's something with that where I was talking about just like getting on the ebbs and flow of like how things are, nature and all that stuff. Um, I don't know. There's something here also about maybe there's something with patience and time as well. I don't know, some people are going through some type of like, tower, like a little bit of like ebb or whatnot when it comes to Hagalas, hail, wrath of nature, uncontrolled forces or whatnot. Um, Something with that. But yeah, then we have labradorite, another gemstone. We had a gemstone moonstone in the Mars Day Weekly Forecast prediction. But yeah, we have labradorite, which is a gemstone used for magic. It protects you while you sleep. Is for transformation, inner and outer protection and healing. Increases faith and trust. Removes disappointments, insecurities, self doubt, and strengthens physical, emotional, and spiritual life, boosts self determination, sharpens psychic abilities, keeps you safe and prepared when expanding consciousness, abilities, interdimensional and traverse, and empower spiritual growth. So something here is heavily like spiritual or energetic. It's something about your path and purpose and all that stuff. It's over with the Queen of Wands, so it feels that way. Um, yeah, and then there's something with transformation as well. It could be like like something about like the alchemist or being a magician in a way or whatnot. Yeah, magic. It does say magic. There's something with, magic or the way things are and everything like that. Um, when it comes to happiness and everything. And yeah, some type of transformation and change happening, but it's like having that magic or in control and all that stuff, confidence and that glow. Yeah. It's heavily with magic too. I guess like I don't know if you or someone else or there's just this energy of like realizing when it comes to discipline is that inner magic or whatnot. Is that being connected to Gaia, to Pachamama, the universe, and all that stuff, and being able to be disciplined and in routine with those energies and all, and time and having patience and knowing how to ride those ebb and flows and knowing your place, your purpose, your path, and everything like that. I feel like it brings happiness, like true happiness, abundance. It brings a glow. It's passion, something with the divine feminine. It's something about innate, and it's innate and inner, and that's just the true joy because it's like the deep down in your soul type of energy because it's your destiny, all of that. And that's that for this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. The topic, discipline. Sometimes it guarantees your destiny, your fortune, and your happiness and all that stuff. Yeah, it's guaranteed, it's promised. Oh, and here's the clover, four-leaf clover. Didn't realize it. Luck. Luck. It's luck and it's magic and it's a miracle, but at the same time, it's because it's like being on it already. It's being aligned with that energy. So that is it for this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. The topic, discipline. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my link tree or you can email me a sub a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated and is helpful. And peace out, lovely people. All right. And hi there, the seventh son, and Merry Christmas to you too. Happy holidays, y'all. Peace out. See ya.